In Yellowstone, there are many humbling reminders of how awesome the power of nature is. Of course, we all know about the supervolcano of Yellowstone that can go off at any moment, burying all of North America in ash and ending civilization as we know it. But for the people here who live in Yellowstone and who live in the surrounding area, there's a much more tangible and immediate threat. And that's because the supervolcano makes the area so seismically active, earthquakes could happen at any moment. For instance, where I'm standing right now is on top of a landslide that was created in 1959 by an earthquake just up the canyon. This boulder right here was part of the mountain on the other side of the valley. You can see it over there. Part of the mountain broke off and 80 million tons of rubble slid across the valley in 20 seconds. Must have been quite a scene, but unfortunately it was at night. And unfortunately, the place that this rubble fell was on a campsite. And during the summer in Yellowstone, you'll know every single campsite is at capacity. There were 250 people here. 19 of them are still under this landslide. They never made it out. They may have never even woken up. Another 9 lost their lives trying to get out. After all, like I said, it was night. Earthquake happens, 7.5 earthquake. Probably hear the loudest sound that you've ever heard in your life as 80 million tons of rubble go from one side of the canyon to the other side of the canyon. On the in memoriam on the other side, you can see that only 2 people out of all the people killed don't have the same last name as somebody else. That means families were camping together. A couple was buried, a couple was buried, a couple and their 3 kids, a couple and their 2 kids. Complete families were covered by this landslide. 19 people were killed instantly, and another 9 lost their lives trying to get out. After all, it happened in the middle of the night. Earthquakes, big loud sound. As the rubble comes down the mountain, it's traveling at 100 miles an hour, and it's displacing air. That means wind currents are moving through this valley now at 100 miles an hour. Things are blowing. It's still dark. Remember, people are screaming. Not only that, it dammed up a river. Water starts filling your campsite. Water starts filling the entire valley. Dead trees and rocks are getting sloshed around. This place really lives up to its name of the Night of Terror. A new lake was built by this. It's called Earthquake Lake. It's very eerie because in Earthquake Lake you can see all the standing dead trees that were on the valley floor, but they're now covered by the lake, almost like a wooden memorial to the people who were covered here. This canyon, it's called Madison Canyon. It is not in Yellowstone National Park, but it's just outside the park, and it's part of the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. The Madison River and the Madison Canyon here is some of the most beautiful nature you can find in America. People still come here. People still camp here for fly fishing, for hiking, for just being on the water. But this rubble is a reminder that any moment out here, things can change.